Hey YouTube, what's up? Blue Witch here. So, tonight we are going to be making, I have no head. They chopped it off. Fine, I'll fix it. We're going to be making, hang on a second. Not like, thank you. Going to be making some protection medallions for some kids, and it looks like my hair's on fire because there's an incense behind me, but it's not on fire. See, no fire. It's because I'm thinking so hard that my head is smoking. Just joking. Okay, so here's what I have going. Okay, so I have my medallions over here, and then I have their name. There's 3 of them there for siblings. Their names are on each one. Then I have a coin that is copper and silver. And their name and birth date is on each piece of paper. And so is what I'm going to be doing is burning this paper and then putting the ash in this pile of protection herbs. And I'll be doing that. And then I'll mix it and do the same all the way down the line. And then I mix it in the glue. And then I put it on the back, and then I put the coin on the back of the medallion. And then the coin helps for grounding and charging. And so is what you guys are going to have to do whenever there's a full moon. I want you to put your medallions like in your window sills or something like that where they could charge by the moon. The moon will cleanse all the negativity and recharge them. These are a spell, so it is a protection spell. Each one will have a protection spell, and I will be working with Hecate using the mother aspect of her to charge these with protection. And I will also be using and working with Cornunus. I was just going to use Hecate, but then I was told to use both for this spell. So I'm going to be using both. So I have a pen. My pentagram is here, as you can see. So as I burn these, hang on, I want to have some crystals on there. Is what I did was I put the herbs on the pentagram, and then I enchanted them while they were on the pentagram, and then I put them on the paper, and then now I'm going to start with this. So we're going to burn this. This is the name, and it has to burn on the pentagram, sorry. And so I don't know if you can see. So it's burning on the pentagram. Do you see? This pentagram is for protection. So whenever I do my medallions, I always do them on here. This is a spell, you guys. This is not just some, random thing that, whatever. It's a spell. It's an actual spell. Okay, so now I'm putting this person's ashes right here. Okay. And then I'm going to mix it up with the protection herbs. The ashes are mixed with the protection herbs. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to go to the next one. And I'm going to show you how I did it, just so you know. I'm not going to show you the names, but so I wrote the full name and birth date on each one of these, okay? This is for protection. Also, let it burn on the have to relight that one. All this crap over here, huh? So, for my birthday / Christmas present to myself and my deities, I'm going to be getting a bigger witchy shop. I've outgrown this one. And so, I will be giving this one back to the company that I'm buying it from and trading it for a new one, a bigger one. The one I'm going to be getting that I'm looking at that I've chosen is the same exact thing, except it's like twice the size. Come on. Oh, this one doesn't want to burn. That's weird. There we go. There we go. Okay. And so I'm pretty excited about that. My new working altar is finished. So I'm going to be, I'm going to be taking this one out and redoing it so that it'll be as pretty as the new one, because the new one's just fucking beautiful. And I did this really cool thing, but I'll tell you about that in a minute. Let me focus on this for a minute here. Perfect. Okay, and the next one. Ooh, that one burned fast. Like really fast. Last one didn't want to burn, and this one burned really fast. But it didn't finish. So, Hecate gave me this spell. I didn't read it in a book. I didn't learn it from anyone. I learned it from Hecate herself. She's the one who gives me my spells. And I have made these for a few people, quite a few people actually now. And they're very effective. And the people that I've given them to wear them religiously. Like if they don't have them, they feel weird. So, and I happen to know that they work really well. So, I'm happy that these kids' mom is like, you know, noticing that they're having troubles at being bullied at school and things like that. And so she's like, no, that's not going to happen. And she is buying her kids these to keep them from being bullied at school. It's very smart. That's what I do for my kids. Well, you know, my grandkids and things like that. My kids aren't in school anymore. They're all grown. Guess what? It's my birthday today. It's after midnight, so it's my birthday. Ha! And I am old. So, yeah. Yay me. Just kidding. But it is my birthday. Okay, so now I'm putting the glue in. I'm going to put a drop of glue on each one of these for each person. And then on their medallions, I have a thing with their name on it and their birth date. And then this is what the medallion looks like. And then I take their coin. I'm going to have to put my glasses on for this too, so I can see. But I'm going to take their coin and yeah, I don't want this part showing. I don't like this side. It's not very cool. So I'm going to stir the glue around in here. And then I put it on the coin. Like so. Stir it around on there. Get it in there really good. Sorry I have the sniffles. It's fucking cold as hell out here, like always. God dang it. I don't like the sniffles. Okay, and now I'm going to put this on the back. Okay, and then I'll place this here on the medallion, on the pentagram, and I gotta get a Kleenex because I can't deal with it. Just can't do it. Okay, sorry about that. That is just wrong. Sorry. Okay, now, next, I have this one. Now, you guys, these will come with your name on it. You guys are going to have to figure out a way to know which one is yours and which one is not yours, because I can only give them to you that way. But each one is separate. Each one is for each of that has your name on it. It has to be kept separate. That is yours. You can't, like, you know, trade them or whatever. So you guys are going to have to figure that out. Okay. They are made specially. Each one is made specially for each of you as an individual, not as a family. So know that. Okay? Okay, Blue Witch. Just joking. But for reals. Alright. So this glue that I'm making has your name and has protection herbs. You cannot take a shower with these. You can't get them wet. Don't put salt on them because you don't want to get rid of the protection spell. So don't put salt on them or anything like that. Don't you know, don't take a shower. You have to take them off to take a shower. Things like this. And try to keep your coin on the back. If your coin comes off, just glue it back on there. But it shouldn't. They don't usually. I don't think I've ever. I had one came off one time when I dropped it, and my coin came off. But that's it. I haven't heard anyone else's say that they came off or anything like that. So, yeah. So, I don't know. Maybe you guys could, like, take a Sharpie and write your initial over the top of the coin just to, so you know whose is who. I don't know. That's up to you. Unless you can keep them separate on your own, then, you know, you're going to have to figure it out. Because I don't have control over what you guys do at home, so. Anyways, that's it. That's all I'm going to lecture you about. Charge them in the moon. And don't shower. Don't get them wet. Don't swim with them, obviously. If you lose it or someone steals it, I have had that happen where someone bought one for me and one of the girl's friends stole it, and I commanded that it be returned to her, and she found that it find its way back to her and be returned to her, And I believe it was like 2 days later, it showed up on her kitchen table, like all spread out like this. So if anyone steals it or you lose it, shoot me an email and tell me, and I'll command that it return to you. I'm not saying guaranteeing that it will, but it has before. It's done it before. So I don't know how it happened or what, but she was so devastated that someone stole it from her, and when I commanded that it be returned and then it came back, she was so excited. She was so happy. So, and she is also a student like you guys. And yeah, it got her through some rough times. So it's worth every penny that your mom paid for these. And they are not cheap, you guys. So take care of them. But these are Hecate's symbols. So, just so you know, because she's my goddess, and this one's got a big old crystal in it. Because I ground up crystals and put them in the herbs, in the protection herbs. And so this one had a lot of crystals in it. And we don't want that. Still on there. Come off of there, crystal. Anyways, it's awesome. There we go. I think we got it that time. So that's it. The heck? Oh, it's on this part. Oh my gosh. The last one's gonna give me a hard time. That crystal off of there. I'll put some glue directly on it. But anyways, so yeah, take care of them, and when you get them, I want you to claim them. You hold it in your well, I'm going to say put both your hands over it. First, hold it in your left hand, and then put your right hand over your left hand. Like this. Do this. And say, hold it like this. And then say to it in your hand and say, I am yours and you are mine. Okay, and then that is claiming it, and that is telling it to that you own it, and it is you and you are it, and that will activate it. Okay. And I make everyone do that. So just so you know, that's a normal thing that I have you guys do. Whoever buys these has to do that. And you could do it all by yourself. You don't have to do it in front of each other. You don't have to do it in front of anyone. You just go by yourself in your room or wherever your private space is, and do it to, just you and your medallion. You don't have to do it in front of anyone, okay? In fact, I would prefer that you did it privately because, like I said, these are all individual spells for each of you. And this is just the part of it that I've had these sitting on Hecate's altar for 3 days. I've mixed your herbs specifically for you, your protection herbs with crystals and everything. I have had them laying over Carnunus's antler and had them charging for the 3 days with crystals. I have these big crystals, these big white quartz crystals and selenite for clearing, cleansing, and charging. Okay. Then I just did what you just saw me do with your names and birth dates. I have your name on each one of the chains. If you don't like these chains, you don't have to use the chains, okay? You can get like a big leather thing. Some people don't like the chains, and that's fine. Don't use them. I don't care. They're there for you if you want them, and if you don't want them, I've put them on a red leather, thing, whatever you call it, and that looked really pretty. I've done it with blue, with black. A friend of mine, I gave her one, and she likes hers way down here under her shirt, so no one can see it. She still wears it out sometimes too, but she used a long black one. It's really pretty. And so yeah, if you don't like these chains, change them. It's not about the chain. It's about the medallion and the coin and all of that. That's the spell. Okay? It's protection. And like I said, if anyone steals it from you, yeah, probably not a good idea. If you see someone else's, like your brothers or your sisters or whoever, sitting around, don't touch it. Just leave their stuff alone, okay? Only play with yours. It's not going to hurt you or anything, but you don't want to put your energy on something that was meant for someone else. So, I would just leave it alone and maybe tell them they should be wearing it. If you don't want people to know you have it, like I said, put it inside your shirt. Don't show it off. Don't brag about it. It's only for you. It's for you, specifically made for you, okay? And that's it. Now I'm going to burn a candle in the middle of this and enchant them for protection with Hecate. And then I'm going to put them individually in a bag, and then I'm going to put them like in a little cloth satchel thing. And then I will put them in the mail for you guys, okay, this week. These have to dry for, tonight, and probably tomorrow they'll be ready for me to put in the bags, and then I'll send them out to your mom. And then you guys can wear them. And like I said, don't freak out if your coin comes off. Just put it back on there. It's no big deal. But I've never had that happen. But I know you guys are kids, and sometimes you drop things and stuff like that. So it's not gonna hurt anything, okay? Just put it back on, get some glue, super glue or whatever, and put it back on there. It's okay. I know that accidents happen, and it's okay. All right? All right, you guys, peace out. And I'm going to be doing a candle reading next. And I'm going to clean all of this up and get this back on the altar for so the glue can dry with Hecate. And yeah, and then I'll be right back. Okay, peace out.